How is it going, everybody? This is RBT coming at you with my Little Caesars Pizza Bowl recap video. Pitt beats Bowling Green 30-27 in a very, very good game. I actually got this game wrong again. I think that brings my total record to 2-6 or something. That's horrible. I've lost so many close games. I've given up. But anyways, this game, there's one thing. The one difference is why Bowling Green lost this game. The offensive line. The offensive line of Bowling Green was absolutely horrible. Absolutely horrible. I think they ended up giving 7 sacks. It was bad. They couldn't run the football. Pitt could run the football, and they could pass protect for the most part. And that's the big reason right there. James Conner from Pitt, an absolute monster, broke Tony Dorsett's Pittsburgh bowl rushing record for a single bowl game. And that's been held since 1977. I think they said the Sugar Bowl. That year, Tony Dorsett ran for a good bit, over 200. And with all the good running backs that have gone through Pitt, for James Conner, a converted defensive end, to break that rushing record, that's crazy. He ended up 220-something yards, 229 yards and 26 carries and a touchdown. That's 229 yards on 26 carries, which is 8.8 yards per carry. That's ridiculous. The guy was an absolute monster. And on the other side, Bowling Green, Matt Johnson, I think he's a heck of a quarterback. He made some great plays today. He ended up 20-32, 273 yards and 2 touchdowns, no picks. Neither team turned the ball over, so I thought that was pretty cool. But they could not pass protect. I mean, he did whatever he could. He could escape from the pocket. He made a lot of plays himself. The receivers played pretty well for Bowling Green. Sean Joplin had a great game. He ended up 86 yards, and the other receivers contributed as well. But when you don't got time, when you don't have time, you're not gonna make the throws that you need to all game long. And it's crazy how much he kept them alone in this game with how bad they played. Not because of really their ability. Was the offensive line. The offensive line was horrible in pass protection. That's the big reason right there. As you saw, and penalties too. Penalties was huge for Bowling Green, especially on that last drive. I mean, they're 20 yards closer to the field goal range if they don't get a holding penalty on the opening kickoff or the last kickoff, and a 10-yard holding penalty that would have been a first down after a great catch. And that was James Conner, the running back, that actually caused that holding penalty. But well, it wasn't necessarily penalties throughout the game. It was just penalties in crucial situations that really hurt Bowling Green, specifically at the end of the game. But like I said, the game was completely dominated by Pitt because, I mean, it really showed how much better they were up front. Aaron Donald and everybody was an absolute beast and just destroyed that Bowling Green offensive line. Ended up 487 yards to 290 in Pitt's favor. That's ridiculous. But they ended up, get this, Pitt ended up with 255 total rushing yards on 39 carries, which is 6.5 yards per carry. Bowling Green, on 34 rushing attempts, had 10 yards running the football, 0.3 yards per carry. Just how, I mean, they know you can't run the football on them. It's not going to work. So many third down and longs, they're forcing 2-second longs. And Matt Johnson's made a lot of plays. I mean, without him, I'm not sure if they stay in this football game. He played great. He's gonna be a good quarterback going forward. I mean, I was surprised. I mean, ever since he was out talked with the Jordan Lynch talk, he's played great. Absolutely, a beast quarterback, and he'll be good at Bowling Green for the next couple of years. They have a young team. And on Pitt's side, Tom Savage, he was hurt right before the end of the first half. Chad Witt came in and he played very well. He was ended up 5 of 8, 108 yards, and he had a couple great runs off of bootlegs. He had one big first down to set up that last field goal attempt that gave him the lead. It was like a 30-yard carry in the first play of that drive, and then he had the 1 touchdown run as well on another bootleg. Throwing the football, Tyler Boyd had a great game receiving the football. 8 receptions, 173 yards. An absolute great game from him. But I thought it kind of went in Pitt's favor whenever Chad Wojcik came in. They're only gonna get better. Yeah, they lose Donald after this year, but Offensively, they bring back James Conner for another at least 2 years. 2 years. And who knows, he might outgrow the running back position and go back to defensive end. I would hate to see him play defensive end because that'd be scary for the opposing teams. But Chad Wojtek came in. He'll be back. He looked mighty good. He really sparked the offense and really led them to victory. So I don't think there's going to be any drop-off in the quarterback position. So I'd like to say congratulations to Pitt for a great win. I mean, 7-6. That's a lot better than 6-7. And looks like they have a head coach set in stone. And Paul Chryst really gave the opportunity to go be the head coach at Wisconsin last year. Once Brett Bielema left for Arkansas, he stayed put. You know what the program's been through. So many head coaches in the past 5 years, a ridiculous number. And now they have that sense of comfort, I guess, that they know that he's going to be there for a while. That's something that Pitt fans deserve. A good program. Love their style of play as always. Run the football, play good defense. A good program, and they'll only get better from here. It's just the starting point. I expect them to be competitive in the AAC the next couple seasons. So congratulations to Pitt, and also congratulations to Bowling Green. Played a great game, had a great season, 10 wins with the interim head coach in this bowl game, and still play competitive. And you have a good team coming back. Matt Johnson's going to be back, so they'll be competitive and might win the MAC once again next year. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you thought about this game in the comment section below. Please follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/S3RTR. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already for more bowl game recaps. And I guess that's it. Have a great day, great holidays, and roll Tide, go Sox, and go Titans to you. Till next time, peace.